Well, hello, boys and girls. This is when I feel like at o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. But you know that because you clicked the freaking thing, right? Last night. Oh, first of all, I'm in the bathroom because I got lots of people living in my house, blah, 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 blah. Go check out my other videos. Any one of them, it tells you in the beginning why this is the case. Because we have more important things. We need to get to these NHL picks. This is what you came here for. By the way, thank you for subscribing, all of you. You fine folk out there, and helping me work my way up out of the bathroom here so we can bring even more finer programming. That's probably not grammatically accurate, but you know what I'm talking about. We're going to even bring greater programming to, if you can even do, is it possible that there could be more finer programming than this? I think there might be. I think anything is possible, and we're bringing it because you're subscribing and hitting the bell. Last night, St. Louis Blues beat my Oilers. I think I'm 0 for 7 or something picking the Oilers. I hope you don't bet the Oilers when I pick them. But I wanted to say something about Jake Allen. I've been saying worst goaltender in the league and all that stuff like that. And I have a letter here from Leroy Phelps from I don't even know how to say that. Missouri. Let's just say Missouri. Who's saying that you talk about Lehner where he had head problems and I always supported him and stuff like that. And now you talk shit about Jake Allen all the time. Well, I'm going to tell you something. When I supported Lehner, I support Allen as a goaltender skill level. But when I'm doing picks, I really have no choice but to say the truth of what's going. Otherwise, I look really not stupid. Well, maybe I already do, but more stupid. The truth is that Jake Allen has been the worst, besides maybe him and Schneider, are the worst NHL goaltenders in the league, statistically speaking. So I have to say that they're the worst. Do I root for them? Yes, and I'm going to say it here. They beat my Oilers last night. Jake Allen, look at, like, whenever I pick the Oilers, something happens, like Jake Allen has a killer night. I hope, Mr. Allen, hope isn't the word. I believe in you. I believe that you are going to improve and become everything you wish to be. And I believe that of all my subscribers and non-subscribers, all the watchers out there that are watching me, I believe you all can be exactly what your mind has told you can be. If that helps you out at all. Coming from a guy in the bathroom, but I do believe it. Okay, so let's go. I just did a video about my first 6 picks of the day, and I'm doing 5 more. I had my nap, did a little stretching, little Pilates, and I'm back in the game. Okay, Canucks and Blackhawks, Crawford in net. Canucks are on the road. That's the only thing that makes this difficult. The Blackhawks have looked absolutely horrible. It looks like Colleton has lost this team right now. With the Canucks, I believe Hughes is back on D. This should be a blowout, boys and girls. I'm taking the Canucks 5-2. I'm heavy on the over here. So Mr. Wilkerson, who likes to comment on the bottom, and I would hope that everybody would love to comment on the bottom, all your picks and how much money you're making and all of those things like that. I say over on this game. Preds versus the Avs. I'm probably not touching this game. The Avs have lost a few. Yes, they have no Rantanen and they have no Landeskog. Actually, I'm taking the Preds 3-2. Just simply because the Avs are probably going to be on a defensive shell without their big guns. And the Preds, although they have a very deep offense, they're not like have superstar type. So I'm saying 3-2, maybe go under on this. And I'm taking the Preds 3-2. Jackets versus the Yotes. The Jackets are extremely hardworking team, but it appears to me they're coming to a realization that they just don't have the offense to win on a regular basis, and their confidence is waning. Against a Yotes team who's going to have Kemper in net, that does not bode well. And the Yotes also have a very deep, they have a deep offense. It's not getting enough talked about right now. Guys like Dvorak and I didn't write them all down. Schmaltz, Keller is starting to turn it up. Kessel is always going to be there for a point a game. It's just a solid overall team that has a lot of players that can contribute and add to the offense. That's really what's making them successful right now. Plus, they play a strong defensive game, and they got fantastic goaltending. Not to mention Rick Tocchet is doing a great job with the team. So I'm taking the Yotes 4-1. Sharks versus the Wild. This is tough. I said before the season, watch out for Kane. He's reaching that point of maturity, age maturity, and if you watch him, he looks like a superstar out there right now. Playing against a Wild team that is, Boudreau is doing everything he can to get as much out of this team as they possibly can. I'm going on a feeling here. I believe Dubnyk is in net, and they've played Stalick a while to send a message to Dubnyk to get his head out of his ass because he hasn't been playing for shit. This is a tough game. The Wild could definitely win this. I'm going to go 4-1, I don't know. I don't like when I'm struggling like this. 3-2 Sharks. Like I said, I'm not very confident. I think if you want to have a play, you want to put a play together with long shots to get big scratch, the Wild might not be a bad choice here. Devils versus the Flames. Schneider's in net. Until I see otherwise, I just mentioned about Allen. I'm sorry, Mr. Schneider. I can't choose you when you're in net. Devils have all their offense back. This could be a high-scoring game. I'm thinking 4-3, something like that, which would give us the over, wouldn't it? I think so. Tell me on the bottom what you're betting tonight. I want to see what you're betting because I want to rejoice with you. We want to have what we are looking for here is an ultimate frolic, high-level frolic. We want to bring the frolic to levels that are just uncontrollable. Uncontrollable frolic is what we're looking for. Have a great day. And lots of love to you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.